Welcome to Pick Your Perfect Light. By the end of this video series, you will be equipped with the knowledge to decide which lighting is going to be the best for you. I'll make sure that you have all of the information so that you know exactly what to buy and what not to waste your money on, and so that you have everything you need to get started with artificial light. So where we're going to start is with an overview of the different kinds of lights I recommend so that you're familiar with what they look like and how they function. Then after that, I'm going to help you evaluate which ones will work best for you based on three important factors, which include the space where you're working, the kind of work you do, and your budget. And there are seemingly endless options out there when it comes to lighting gear, and admittedly, I have bought a lot of the wrong gear over the years, so now fortunately you don't have to. So first things first, there are three different kinds of lights that I like to recommend, and they fall into two different categories. Flash-based lights are connected to the camera via some sort of triggering system that when you press the shutter button on the camera, it communicates to the trigger, which then communicates with the light, which then only flashes when you press the shutter button. So it only goes off when you're taking a picture. And it's that brief flash of light that illuminates your scene. And then there are continuous lights, which are always on, like a lamp in your house or the sun. They don't require any special connection to the camera. And for that reason, continuous are more user-friendly for someone just getting started with artificial light. But there are some very unique, specific advantages to flash-based lights that make them a favorite of many food photographers, and we will get into that in the next video. So those are the two main categories of lights, and then there are three different types of lights that fall into those categories. One that's continuous and two that are flash. So number one is an LED. That's a continuous light, and LEDs stand for light-emitting diodes. They are more of a modern lighting invention and my favorite in the category of continuous because they run cool and they have a long life in comparison to other kinds of continuous lights. Because when I'm shooting things like ice cream, I don't want hot lights. I don't want the product to melt any faster than it has to. I also love a good long-term investment. So the number two is a speed light, which is a small pocket-sized flash-based light, and they are a great bang for your buck in terms of putting out a lot of light but being the most affordable on my list of recommendations. And then number three is a strobe, which is another flash-based light, and they are larger than speed lights physically. They're also more powerful. And they also have some other helpful features that can make them especially appealing to food photographers. But again, I'm not gonna get ahead of myself, more on that to come. So to recap, we have flash and we have continuous, and then within continuous, we have LEDs, and then within flash, we have speed lights and strobes. Following so far? Good. So next up, I'm gonna help you decide which lighting is best suited for you.